So it's a quiet night tonight. I'm gonna try a new game. Mark may jump on. Others may pop in and pop out. But tonight's a quiet night. I didn't really do too much. I know we had a great interview last time, and I apologize. I did not download that game from Alpha Night. Matter of fact, that's what I'll probably do right now because I'll do the Alpha Night game that's free right now. Because remember, we just did an interview with him last week. Oh, cool. We'll grab this, grab that, and grab that. No. There we go. Never yield. The Aerial Knight. I apologize. But we'll go ahead and install that. Proceed. That's fine. We'll create a desktop for it. But this is the game that he created. And I didn't play it last week, and I apologize about that. I didn't know that it was free on the Twitch Prime right now. So, late night, we'll go ahead and play a little Aerial Knight. We'll also play Duskers, which got released this past Thursday. And then Soul Hackers, which just hit the Gamepass. So we'll test out a couple of games, see how it is. Yeah, slow night. I'm just playing games. But right now, I got to run the intro.
You want to play? Let's play.
So this is the game that we discussed with Neil last week. It's not really an endless runner, but okay, jump that way. Fast, slow down. Oh, it's cool. With the W, jump. Ran into the wall. Never yield. Oh, so it's a slide. Okay. There's an S. Okay. Oh. Let's try this again. I do like the style of the game. Good jump. So, might do the hole. All right, come out the other side. You can use the arrow keys, it looks like. Okay, here's the next one. Normal mode. All right, being chased. Ooh, I didn't even hit the button. I wanted to see what he was going to do. Got one. I just jumped here. Let's try this. So there we go. We get ready and jump. Keep going. And jump. And we gotta keep going, and we're gonna slide through this. All right. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Doesn't dodge the car. Just pinch on. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Got it here. Oh, I can jump higher. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Push the wrong button. Keep going, keep going. Backflip. Well, I got split open. Maybe jump. All right, where we're going, where we're going, where we're going. Turn it down some. Jump over. Whoops. Turn the volume down some so I won't get in trouble with any dings. Okay, let's keep going. Pick up that speed. Push the wrong button. Oh, I gotta hold it. Slide right through there. Can't see. Oh, push the wrong button. I'm not gonna make the jump. Oh, I made the jump. That's pretty forgiving. Whoops, wrong button. I still kicked through that door. I mean, it becomes a pattern, which is just fine. But you can't remember the pattern. I'm horrible. Trying to do it fast. You can bust through. And bust through. And bust through. Slide up under there. Don't hit your head. Don't hit your head. Made it over. Made it over. Ooh, almost died. I tried to chop my head off. Ran into the wall. Dive under. Did a little early on that one. see. We got to get that one. Jump over. Oh, nice. Push wrong button to start with. Keep on running, dog. Keep on running. All right, I finished that level. 15 deaths. Okay. Next. But this is the game from Aerial Knight, Never Yield. This is the game that we were talking about last week. I didn't get a chance to pull it up, but this is actually a decent game. So I would recommend people play it. I mean, it's similar to an endless runner. It's not. There's a start and a finish, it looks like, on each level. They just keep going. And it's not complicated. It's straightforward. It's a pick up and play. If you want to just take time to, I mean, if you're looking for something to play, this would be a good game because you can pick up and play it and just go to town. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Exit is what I wanted to do. There we go. That's what that game is. Okay. What is Space Crew? Interesting. I don't know what that is. See what Space Crew is.
We all know they don't make engines. So if you find yourself in a blind panic and purge
one of those games. It's one of those games similar to what I'm about to play now. I can put Never Yield over here. We'll keep it. Duskers is the free game from Epic this week. It won tons of awards. Lots of awards in 2016 when it was released. Me, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, if you see coming behind Never Yield, which has a little bit more action, yes, it's a simple game. This is also kind of a simple game. But this right here, I mean, there was seasons of games go through phases. And this, game releases go through phases is what I want to say. So there's a time when like Fortnite was big and everything was doing third-person shooter and doing loot boxes and everything else, and then you do other stuff. This is another phase of that. This is an independent game. This is a different take on aliens in a sense. Me, I found it kind of boring. For me, I need a little bit more action. I played a little bit of it. All you're doing, you choose the place you want to go. Excuse me. I'm sleepy. You choose your place you want to go. Let's go there. I've got my drones. What is this one going to do? Got a lure. Oh, I've got an interface there. Oh, here comes Mark. We'll grab interface right there. Move this drone over here. I don't know how to do it. Well, I guess we're going without it.
I just popped in to see what was going on.
Not too much. This is a free game from Epic that I'm trying to show. I'm not truly that much of a fan of it.
You're not a fan?
No, it's boring.
We don't like boring games. It looks kind of boring right here because it looks like a lot of numbers and other stuff that doesn't have a lot of action. It does look kind of boring. It also looks like you've got to do some coding.
In a sense, yeah. All you're doing is you're typing in. I'm not trying to commandeer. Oh, command. What is it? Oh, is it scan?
What are you commandeering?
So what you're trying to do, basic commands. I cannot remember what the basic command is. But you sit here and you type and control a drone that's that's on this spaceship, and you're trying to find out what is left on that spaceship, and you can. It's stupid.
Okay. It sounds like there's no two ways about it. It sounds like it's stupid.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people would enjoy this game. I'm not a fan of it because, so yeah, you're supposed to take these drones. I forget the commands. What is it? I thought there was another. What is that command? Strategies. Motion. I think it is. So you go through and A1. So now I have to type in the controls on the computer because now I found out that there's no bad guys in this area. So now I can drive the drone into this area and see if there is anything here that I can pick up or salvage. But it looks like that door is closed. I have to use a drone with a generator possibilities. Oh, MOTION. In the sensor room?
Not the sensor room.
Yeah. So I've got to wait and get another drone. This drone has a generator connected to it. So I take this drone over here and plug it in here. I forgot what it is. So now that drone is active. Now I can look over here in the space bar, hopefully. So there's nothing there, or there's a warning there. I don't know what the warning is. I haven't looked too far into it because, again, it's not super fun.
Doesn't sound like it.
I mean, it really isn't.
It sounds like a modern day version of Pong.
So now you see where the red is. So I have to, in a way, it's a puzzle game.
Yeah, that's totally what it looked like.
And so now I can leave this character here. I can leave the drone here. I can take my other drone, send that to the top. See if there's anybody over here. So evidently, whatever alien was in this other room that is now back in that room, and it just walks back and forth from room to room. So I've got to open up D4.
I was having lunch with a friend of mine earlier today, and they actually remembered you from the parade and taking pictures of you in the parade because they were one of the photographers that was used by Yvette and everybody. But definitely, Martin had great memories of you and has been to a couple of Hurricanes and I think a couple of Bulls games. But I was telling him about Janora and her action engagement, and he was thinking that with your voiceover work and some of the other works that you would be in I Am DB, but you weren't, unless he didn't look under the right name and you're under like an alias. So he was going there and saying, "Hey, you tell me he's probably there because he probably does voiceovers for the gaming industry." And I was like, "No, he's a game developer, but I don't know if he does voiceovers or if you even got the SAG card and all in that space." So I was just curious about that.
I mean, I don't have a voiceover stuff, and I mean, it'd be nice to have it, but I know Janora does.
Yeah, she does, definitely. She's done it for some video games, but I was thinking that maybe your voiceover work, even in some of these conferences, might have got you that beloved SAG card, but no such luck.
See, I just found another drone. That drone is dead. So what I have to do, so I can leave that drone there. I can bring this over here. Let me move this drone back over this way. Oops, wrong button. Then I have to close
Not the wrong button.
D4. Oops, I'm sorry. CLOSE D4. Then I have to open. Let me see. Motion.
D8.
Yep, gotta open D8
I just guessed.
and then wait until that thing goes into D8 or that other room.
The other thing I was going to tell you is that I went to Nevermore, mostly just working the desk, even though I have seen some of the horror and fantasy films that were at Nevermore and everything. But Ronnie Rosebox, who is one of the fellow judges, is also in the board game industry. So she's going to have some board game people that are going to talk about that side of the gaming industry with us, hopefully in the next week or two. I've got to reach back out to her, and she's going to put us in touch with some local board game developers that apparently are doing quite well with their board games.
There's a buddy of mine that was at Nevermore too. He had his film stuff there.
Which
Matter of fact, he was been on the show before. Remember Chris Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. I might have seen Chris. Which one of his films was there?
I can't remember. He had posted about it. But I cannot remember the name of the film that he had.
Gotcha.
Oh, so I can interface with the drone now. Oh, no terminals. I don't know what this is. One. SCAN. Yeah. So, as you can see, this really is not that exciting of a game.
It does not sound exciting at all.
I mean, I try and play it, but it's just
not exciting you in the least bit.
And I like my strategy games. I really do.
Just not this strategy game.
Yeah, I can't get into that. I am curious about this game. That's going to come out on the PlayStation soon. It's supposed to be a free game on the PlayStation services stuff. I think it is. No, it's either PlayStation or Xbox. One of them is going to have it for free.
Cool.
But yeah, Duskers I can't get into. I've tried and tried. I just can't get into Duskers.
It's just not
this
that
is
bad.
A new game that just came out on the Gamepass. It got released last year, so it's been out for a little bit, since August of last year. But I haven't played it. And like I said, it just got released on the Game Pass, so I'm curious how it is. I've even got to do my login. Hopefully it lets me just automatically log in. I don't know why it's...
That's actually why I disappeared at the other media show. But did y'all have any more tit-a-tats about social media and the wonders of social media after I disappeared too?
I mean, it wasn't that much of a conversation. The problem is that the age group that they are speaking from, not to say I'm a spring chicken and all, but the age that they're speaking from is not the age that's going to be able to understand and keep up with social media.
Right.
Because they're speaking from, well, back in my day. Well, that's not here anymore. We're not going back.
Nope, we're not going back.
I mean, we've got to understand what social media is, move forward with it, figure out ways to adjust to it, to speak to the individuals that are hooked on it, educate them about the goods and bads. And matter of fact, Disney just released a show. It was a few weeks back, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. It's actually a comic book, great comic book, by the way. But one of the episodes, matter of fact, episode 2, they talked about what they were talking about in the actual, well, what they were trying to talk to today, because what Disney tried to do was educate kids and other individuals that were watching it that you there are individuals that thrive off of hurling insults and having you react.
Mm-hmm.
And they get a mega, and with the internet, they can do it under the guise of anonymity. So you don't know who they are, but they're going to make up whatever they want to say. And when you
All
keep
day long.
responding, they're just excited and giddy. That's all it is. They're loving it. But when you don't respond or you just accept and move on, hey, thanks for the compliment. Oh well, okay, good call. Let's move on. I mean, not just to say, okay, if somebody's being extremely belligerent towards you. I mean, you've got to understand the differences. They didn't get into that nuanced
Right.
conversation, but they got into the portion of, look, there will be people on the internet that will attack you. You got to learn to not really run away, but to stand your ground and move past them.
And plus, the network has been having its own issues because, like I said, there are some channels that have run across issues because their definitions of hate may not be the same as our definitions of hate. Because, like I said, I think there were just some robust discussions, but they decided it was hate speech.
Yeah. But that's a problem with, again, are you talking about that group that,
Huh?
you mean that group that was in that discussion today?
I don't know. Some of them may be in because I know Sasha's conversation can get very robust with his anti-Russian sentiment. So it could have been him. It could have been some of the things that Shaquille has said. It could have been some other people that have said different things. It could have even been some of the things said that are pro-black by the Black Business Network. So it could have been from a variety of sources because they never tell you where it's coming from. They just tell you that they are doing whatever strikes and or terminations, which is what Nick was talking about, that they feel that it is necessary and all in that way. But there's not really a judicial process to appeal from what I have seen. I mean, they say there's one, but it's very cumbersome.
So the issue is that, well, it's an understanding of what exactly or how exactly, for example, YouTube or Facebook does their stuff. But again, speaking from where they were speaking from doesn't understand that.
Right.
And when they're speaking from that position, they're also speaking from an entitled place.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's that. And then there's also the notion, I mean, I've heard several times that, if you hear certain people speak, even in the war that's going on, and I would never, ever say that Putin is in any way right, but there are some people that are from certain Eastern European countries and Eastern European background that will give you the attitude that, those people, there is not a good one in the bunch. It's kind of like that old attitude that white folks used to have about brothers and sisters, that there wasn't a good one out there. And there is some of that kind of philosophy even in those wars. And I'm sure there's some between Eritrea and Ethiopia. Anytime that there's a war, the opposite side is usually going to condemn the side that they are fighting for and not have any pleasant things to say about them and want them all to, jump off of a deep cliff if they can help it, or if they can do it.
But again, so, I mean, there's a mix of that. But again, it's just a matter of the problem that the group today ran into, which a few kind of understood, but it's not always a money-making scheme to, hey, these people say bad things, and they pay money, so we're going to allow them on. That's not really what it is. I mean,
yeah. But on the flip side of that, Dr. Anthony, about 3 hours ago, was having a very interesting conversation about that Sierra song. And I had never really heard the song, but I did hear the song today because it was featured on her show, which is on Mondays. And the song basically seems to be saying that you don't really need a man in your life, and then she is, touting the merits of singleton and all in that space and telling the women to go out and be as single as they want to be. But then, as Dr. Anthony put it and her co-host Ida put it, and I've heard others, including some on Facebook and social media, put it, yeah, but you married a millionaire, which then made y'all a family of probably billionaires and everything. So what you say and what you do are not necessarily the same thing.
So, yeah, I mean, so Chelsea Handler is, I like Chelsea a lot. And honestly, I like her response to how she was being attacked for being proud of being who she is and being single and not being pregnant or having kids. She's just her and being proud of being her. And that's honestly, that's the way people should be.
Yeah.
But, and I guess, again, it goes into your position and your intent and your empathy. And if you don't understand that, going back to the group today, speaking from a position of, or speaking from the area you're talking about, or speaking from that area, talking about, hey, this is doing this because it doesn't like me, or that it is doing, no, it's just, these are bots that are picking things up. And there's a lot of other, I mean, you're talking about billions of people that you're having to monitor. Even if you do the math on it, say you've got 200,000 people monitoring 2 billion people and what they're doing every minute of the day. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. And so you cannot have you've got to understand that stuff is going to get by.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not that we have to accept it, but we have to monitor each other, as well as making, constantly pushing for that change and that accountability. But also understanding the position that you are, because Chelsea spoke from a place of love, and that's why I liked it, because she wasn't condemning women for being in relationships or having a profession or having kids. No, she was talking about herself. She said, "Hey, this is me. I'm single. I'm proud of it. I don't need a man. I don't need to do." It's great. I love it. I mean, speak about yourself. Be proud of who you are. Nothing wrong with that. Don't condemn others, but then I guess Sierra, speaking from her entitlement position.
Right. That's what it is, like an entitlement position.
You don't show empathy for others. So, and that's why I didn't like my man who just passed away. I have nothing. I'm not going to say bad things about him passing away, but that dude who was what was it? Kevin Samuels, was it?
Oh yeah, Kevin Samuels, right.
I couldn't stand that dude. He's speaking from a position that, he's condemning people for no reason, attacking.
We had a couple of folks do that. I mean, I like some of his films. I'm not gonna say that I was ever a 100% fan, but Tyler Perry does that to some degree. What's the minister out in Texas? TD Jakes does it.
TD Jakes, crook. Good old TD Jakes. But yeah, I mean,
modern day version of Creflo Dollar or whatever that minister was.
Yeah, good old Creflo.
Or you really want to go back? What was the one that was always with the stereotype was he would drive up in the Cadillac up to New York and stuff? Reverend Ike.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that the one who was it that Car Wash was picking at?
Yeah, I think that was Reverend Ike.
Yeah. But yeah, you got to learn empathy. We've forgotten how to empathize with people and forgotten how to understand nuance, because we want just I'm entitled to.
We got entitled people that want to divorce the entire country. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we did have that whole marriage here in Durham, but that was folks that were trying to be positive, because it was all vows of positive nature and everything. Of course, I think some of our people on the network might be glad because I guess technically we're all in the city of the Bull City. If you went through Mary Durham, I guess technically you are part of a polygamous relationship because you're technically married to Durham and whoever your spouse may be. If you went in that and you were in a spousal relationship, but that was a whole kind of like not fantasy, but like a kind of a fun thing to do. It wasn't like taking all that seriously, but I think Margie Taylor Greene is very serious about her wanting this Civil War divorce between the red and the blue states.
She's a conspiracy theorist. She's a nutcase. She's bigoted. I mean, and the sad part is she's got supporters. You got people that support her blindly because she has the R by her name. You got others that support her because they enjoy her bigotry. And you got others that support her because she makes liberals mad. So rather than listening to the dumb idiocy that she's talking about, I mean,
well, speaking of dumb idiocy, maybe we can get them on the show as well. Unfortunately, I think, at Haytime when it took place on yesterday and everything, so I missed it. I did hear about it afterwards and everything, and I was not the biggest fan of these group of people that I'm going to mention because part of it was I wasn't the biggest fan of it. But I understand that we had a whole throng of clowns that came through town in yesterday, and today we're kicking off something called the First Triangle Honks Clown Crawl at Will McCabe. So I was just wondering, were you anywhere near these clowns that were apparently hung in the blues away, and they were here in Durham spreading happiness and cutting negative vibes? But apparently they were having their own little party of clowns here in the Bull City on yesterday. So I was wondering, one, if you were anywhere near this activity, and two, did you hear about this activity? Because apparently they came in their whole clown outfits, including one that had a blue wig and bugle horns and a bunch of other things, and they were apparently the first annual Triangle Honks Clown Crawl, an all-night gathering of friends sporting circus attire and unabashed silliness, determined to frolic through a world turning increasingly gloomy. So definitely they were out there apparently late in the night having this attempt to spread joy and all in that space. So as some gentleman Blue, that was the organizer, Sarah Blue is her name, Bloo, and apparently she's a 3D printer by day, but I guess she was in the darkness of the world and she decided to go out and have a little fun. So maybe we need to get Sarah Blue, a young 30 something, because it looks like they're saying she was 34, involved, and maybe even pop it up on the show, because gaming can also, I'm sure there are clowns that are in some games as well, and maybe she can tell us about the clowns in the games, and maybe we can even have her tell some clown stories. But I'll reach out to Sarah Blue and see if she's game, because there actually is a picture of her big blue, and I do mean blue. I think I should throw that up on the shared screen, because there's a picture of her clown shoes and her clown little outfit, and all in that way. Right back. Let's just have fun with our global audience and see if they like these little shoes. Because I can see you wearing these shoes. I cannot wear these shoes. I'm not stylish enough to wear these particular shoes that she's got on and everything. But I can see you definitely getting these shoes and giving them a good old fashioned attempt at fun and all in that way. So no clown shoes for you.
Actually, speaking of a guest, I'm gonna try and set up this week because you remember let's see the young lady who was doing Sonic Cat cosplay that we had on years ago. Yep. So I'm gonna get her back on.
Yeah, she was fun.
Because there's actually a cosplay event that she's going to, and I want to make sure that she gets that. I mean, she can use this platform to push it out because, I mean, it's supposed to happen sometime soon, but.
So, just tell me what you think. Could you wear those clown shoes? Those are the clown shoes that Miss Blue was wearing. Apparently, they even had an arrow so that you could see where the shoes were. But there was an arrow, and there are the clown shoes.
Nothing wrong with those shoes.
Nothing wrong. And there it is. This is probably Miss Blue in some of her other outfit as well, or maybe one of the other clowns. But yes, there were clowns that were spreading joy and having good old fun. And this clown was actually named Robin. So this is Robin the Clown. So there was a group of clowns right here in Durham and all of that. And, some people would argue that our politicians can be clowns, but these are some of the other clowns, including Sarah Blue, who's off to the side, and Eric Yowell. So these are some of the clowns that were out there having a lot of fun. And as they said, we're all familiar with the human tendency to find sport and bring another down. And a few non-clowns around the bar tried to wreck the fun. So apparently there were some people that were having some fun at the clowns, but there was even a spirited attendee named Cat Panda who made somebody a giraffe, maybe the reporter, out of yellow balloons. So definitely there was, you always gonna have the negative folks that are gonna try to add some negativity. I remember when some of the religious folks were getting a little upset when we did Mary Durham because they were over there using their bullhorn to, call it all kinds of horrible names, even though I don't think that they understood what the nature of the event was and everything, but it wasn't following their narrative, so they wanted to give us their version of the narrative. But I don't think that's what the whole purpose
you got
was.
some hypersensitive religious people sometimes, and some just hypersensitive people.
Yep.
Do you know, for example, speaking of hypersensitivity, so the Rihanna Super Bowl halftime show supposedly got 103 FCC complaints?
I've heard people saying this, and I'm trying to figure out. The woman was very covered up. I mean, definitely she was pregnant and everything. I've heard some people, that are trying to make these different things about how it was born, and it might not have been the most flashiest one, but what is the actual complaint? She was very covered up. The song, well, I've heard some people complaining about the lyrics.
So you got, and it's the same parroted line that's coming out of the right wing and the Fox News and the nutbags on that channel. Larry Elmer, that nutbag too. He's an idiot. But what they put out and what they were saying is that she was rubbing her crotch and sniffing it. No point did she do that.
I saw nothing of that. And I mean, not only, well, one, I saw no point of her doing that. And two, are these the same people that if you ask them who some of their heroes are and everything, will tell you that they, and I'm not knocking the man, he was definitely a true legend of music, a true legend of rock and roll and all in that space. But did they ever watch an Elvis concert or even see him on television? Because there was a whole lot of twisting and thrusting. There was actual twisting and thrusting with an Elvis concert. And these are some of the same folks that would tell you how much they love and adore Elvis, and Jerry Lewis and some other folks that had done
Jerry
it.
Lewis, Ozzy Osbourne biting off the heads of bats. Jimi Hendrix peeing on his guitar.
The list goes on and on.
On and on. And then the same people that go to a Trump rally or tell their kids they need how much they love Trump. And there's the same dude who's talking about grabbing women by their private parts.
Exactly.
And also just all this nutty stuff. But yeah, these are the same people that on top of that, just are okay with a president cussing and posting videos of a president posting videos of a person yelling white power.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. I don't have any proof of it, but I would not be surprised if some of those same people don't own certain sheets with eyes cut out. And I'm not talking about a Halloween outfit. So like I said, some of these same people that are making the complaints, I would not be surprised if they don't own certain outfits that imply that they might be with a certain power organizations that exist there that are very racist.
And it's just crazy to me that they're so offended by a Super Bowl halftime show that they couldn't turn the channel at all. But they tell all these other people to turn the channel if they don't like what they see, or to leave the country if they don't like what's going on. But you couldn't turn the channel at the time when the Super Bowl came, when you were warned that the halftime show was coming, and you couldn't turn the channel before then.
Not only that, but I mean, now given it's a big production, you got to move a lot of things. You got to, move the stage to get all that set up and then get it off the stage. But generally speaking, half times don't last that long. So if you can't go, maybe go run on a beer run or go on some other run that you might need to make in order to have your sensibilities protected and all of that. It's not like it's a full concert. It's not even like it's a long concert. So if you
13
wear,
minutes.
I said 15, but do it wear
13
that
minutes is how
range.
long it is.
So basically long enough for what would amount to on a record maybe 2, 3 at the max good songs and everything, unless
Yeah.
it's a long play. But most songs are closer to the 4 or 5 minute range. So we're talking about basically 2 or 3 songs if you're listening to an album. So like I said, if you ran to anywhere, I don't care where you live, whether you live in the country or you live in the city, like if I'm thinking somebody lived here in where I'm at in this particular apartment complex, even if they went up to the corner store, which is literally a short walk, by the time they came back, the show would be over.
Yep. But no, they're so offended that Rihanna sang some songs for 13 minutes.
Thanks.
It's just it's stupid.
Wait a
It's
minute. Are these the same folks that also get offended at some of the modern day characters that are in Macy's parades? Because not everybody is happy with the way that certain people are portrayed and all in that way. As a matter of fact, I understand, and I learned this recently. I understand it was actually a pretty bad film, but Winnie the Pooh is copyright is up, so apparently somebody made a movie about Winnie the Pooh that is a horror film, and Winnie
Yep.
the Pooh being very horrible. I think there's another one that is been done in that same kind of campiness kind of space, and I forgot which character that is taking a pick on, and they're even saying that I think this year or next year, Mickey Mouse may be targeted for some of these kinds of shows because his
Yep.
lease in terms of public domain is up now. If you're gonna do one of those, you probably got to do the early version, like the Steamboat
Yeah, you got
Willie.
to do the Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, and the same with Superman because I think Superman is.
But you done froze again, Mark. Oh, you coming in and out. You're almost there. You're gonna drop out and come back again. It seems like nope.
Superman flying didn't come to like the radio era is based on those copyrights because I understand and more than I do that some of the copyright is geared toward aspects of the character, so it doesn't always just include all of the character and the character's nature. So you've also got to figure out what's protected and what isn't protected.
Yep. Speaking of these super sensitive people, so The Last of Us. I mean, The Last of Us has been one of the best shows. I mean,
Oops,
it
pizza's
is.
here.
Oh, you got your pizza?
Yeah, but I'm still listening.
Man, it is. Was it 12 o'clock? No, 11 o'clock. Just getting the pizza. Wonder where you ordered it from. Hopefully, we can get a sponsorship from them.
I have not eaten since lunch today, so I'm very hungry.
Hey, that's okay. Gotta eat.
Gotta eat.
But
Sometimes the hours are weird, but yes. I've been
but as I
waiting
was saying, The Last of Us is a phenomenal show, Mark. It is hands down one of the best shows. Its story is told so well. Every episode, and I kid you not, every episode I've cried at, just because of the story, the emotion. If you really get into films and really get into shows, yes, you're gonna cry at this. I mean, I cried at the game, but the way it's been review bombed by the same people that are so supposedly strong and think that everybody else gets offended, but it's review bomb by those people because there's one episode where two guys are kissing and two guys are in love. It gets review bomb because of that. Gay people exist.
There's another series that's out because a friend of mine told me about it. It might have been the photographer friend, but I know this guy Vince Vaughn in it, and they said that season 1 was great, season 2 not that great. That might be the one with Vince Vaughn in it. And then this new year is going really great. But it was a series that's out, and I'm trying to think of the name of it, even though my friend told me about it, but I can't think of the name of it. But I know it's a TV series that's on HBO Max.
Well, the one with Vince Vaughn in it
Mm-hmm.
is on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what it might be.
At least it was. He was on it last year.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
It's got a because part of the conversation was around race because it's got a black and white cop on the current episode narrative.
okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's just people are just sensitive sometimes. And there's
Overly
nothing to
sensitive.
complain about. The whole book banning thing is nutty.
I
These are
mean,
the same people that
what books are you gonna ban?
they want to ban a lot of books around Black history
Oh
and a
yeah, that's
lot
that whole.
and a lot around the LGBTQIA community
Yep.
because it offends them.
It offends them.
There's no other way to put it. I mean, they're just trying to rewrite Black history and take out anything that relates to the LGBTQIA community. They're
Mm-hmm.
trying to erase them. That's what the GOP is doing, basically. And the religious community, well, some of the religious community, the Christian right, are trying to basically erase Black history. Erase, like they don't. They're trying to ban James Baldwin.
Wow.
So yeah, so Black people aren't really. I mean, slavery wasn't bad in history according to them, and then on top of that, there are no Black gay people in history. That's what they're trying to do.
Nah, that's just crazy.
It is. It's nutty, and it's the same people that want. They don't believe that a teacher. They don't believe that teachers are safe with books, but they believe that teachers will be safe with guns. Same group.
I was in Chapel Hill yesterday, and I saw a group of I think they were Rotted kids running, and they were definitely running with those guns. And I was going like, this is not what I need to be seeing down on Franklin Street, but they got to get their training into. But it was a little bit on the scary side, seeing them running, carrying the guns, and knowing that they could be going off to war at some point. Hopefully not, but that could be happening. But yeah, it was.
Yeah. End up tripping and hey, somebody's hurt. But that's the fun world we live in, Mark.
Yeah, that is the fun world we live in. What can you do about it? Cool. I'm gonna go check on the car guy. I'll probably be back before you
All
end.
right.
Oh, you'll probably do a short one, but I'm getting ready to pop in and check on the car guy because he should be winding now.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just play this for a little while, see how this one is, because like I said, I've never played this one.
I'll be right back.
I did play the Aerial Knights Never Yield.
Hmm.
And that was a pretty good game.
Cool.
But go check on the car guy.
I'll check on the car guy. He was talking about people getting bad car deals.
I think.
Gotcha.
Listen to me.
If they created us, then they're resorting to drastic measures. I take it we're dealing with a crisis?
The world of humanity is coming to an end.
I take it that's the point of the vision you showed me.
Very soon, the deaths of those two humans will set apocalyptic events into motion.
So that's our mission then. Directly intervene in the human world and prevent their deaths. Thus averting the apocalypse?
Precisely. Ion's reason for existence is to acquire information and evolve. To that end, we must ensure the world is protected.
Okay, so who are these guys exactly?
One is Ichiro Honda, a renowned computer engineer and a luminary in his field. The other is a devil summoner named Arrow.
Sorry, devil summoner?
The necessary information has already been provided to both of you, as well as abilities suited to your mission.
And this is a... Huh. I see. So this is what devil summoners used to fight.
Are we to assume this mission will involve combat?
Correct. Your new bodies have been adjusted for this eventuality. However, if your forms are damaged beyond our estimations,
Then we could wind up dead, as much as any human would.
correct. You are accordingly advised to exercise caution in your investigation.
Sheesh. Okay, fine. I call the devil summoner. Fig, you take the engineer.
Understood. Designating Ichiro Onda as target Alpha and Arrow as target Beta. Mission status initialized.
Well, this will be Ion's first contact with the human world. Let's make sure we do this right.
All right. Long intro. We're typing stuff up now.
Check. 1, 2. Ringo here.
Okay.
Currently en route to positional coordinates for target Beta. What's the situation on your end, Fig?
I was too late. Target Alpha, Dr. Ichiro Onda, has already been killed. Our murderers purged local surveillance footage too. But I did find a final message on the doctor's personal device. It was scrambled with an advanced level of quantum cryptography, though, beyond any human technology's capacity to decipher.
Almost sounds like it was meant for us instead. So what's the message behind all that encryption?
Covenant. That's all.
Covenant.
An infrequently used synonym for contract, though there's likely a deeper meaning here escaping me. Possibly another code. I'll keep analyzing.
Sounds good. Seriously, though? Couldn't Flamma have given us a drone or something? This body is so inconvenient. My surveillance range is tiny with just these 2 viewports.
Our interference in the human world must be concealed by any means possible. Ion's mandate for this mission is maximum secrecy. It's safe to assume we won't be receiving any reinforcements, drone or otherwise. But your point is made. I'll look into alternatives.
Yeah, sure. Maximum secrecy. But now they've made 2 humanoid platforms and they're even calling for direct intervention. I assumed Ion's whole thing was always being an observer and
gas.
nothing else. So this must be way beyond.
Ringo?
Sorry, it just started raining over here. Wow.
An understandable reaction, considering we've never experienced it before.
Yeah, great. Like how we have to get used to being stuffed into these bodies. I'm like a factory-made sausage. Why bother with these human imitations? They're not exactly optimal. Our computing's just down across the board. Is this really gonna help us somehow?
Ion's findings suggested these bodies would be most appropriate for the mission. It strikes me as a form of backwards compatibility for the task at hand.
Backwards compatibility I can deal with. I'd just rather not feel like a supercomputer stuck inside a grandfather clock.
If you have complaints, please direct them to Flamma. You're not the only one struggling to adapt.
Fine. Guess I won't get anything done by whining. As long as I'm stuck in this qualia prison, I might as well have some fun with it.
We're not here for fun, Ringo.
How about we cut the comms for now? I gotta focus if I want to get used to this body.
Understood. There are hostile demons and devil summoners in the area, so be careful. I'm on my way as well.
Demons. Supernatural entities of myth and legend. Their existence has been tied to mankind's for ages, but even Ion doesn't know too much about them. And devil summoners, let's see, would be the humans who make contracts with these demons, using their demonic partner's powers as their own. So it looks like I've got a comp and a demon summoning program. This is all I need to fight back, huh? Seems simple enough. All right, let's get this show on the road.
About time. I go this. How's that dash? Okay. Now. Back here, nothing. Yeah, I don't get why this is dash. Why?
Oh no, don't tell me. Great.
Okay.
So much for starting things off right.
I've done nothing.
Ringo, have you located target Beta?
Oh, I found him. See for yourself. Target acquired.
How horrible.
Cause of death is, well, I don't really need to spell it out, do I? Bullet to the head, one and done.
Then the end of the world is...
Right then.
Ringo? Just what are you planning to do?
I'm gonna try a soul hack. If there's any of his soul left in there, I should be able to gather him up and put his psyche back together.
There's so much we don't know about soul hacking. And it's not meant for bringing people back from the dead. There's a reason we have so many limiters on that function, Ringo. If it fails, you'll be the one who ends up paying for it.
Hey, if we're not prepared to use all the tools we're equipped with, it's just a waste, right? We don't do this right now, and we can say goodbye to whatever leads we might have had. The entire world's at stake here. Hey, it's nice to know that you care, though. Especially seeing as we were just born. It's kind of weird, actually.
Soul hacking will leave you completely exposed to the enemy. Can you at least wait until I'm there?
Well, there's no telling how much a human soul will change once its body's up and gone. All we know is, the sooner we do this, the better.
Understood. Just know that if you get lost in his memories, you won't be coming back. Do you understand me, Ringo? You are irreplaceable. I need you to remember that.
Thanks, Fig. But don't worry. I'll make sure both of us get through this mess. For now, I better get started.
I like Persona a lot better.
Invoking emergency override. Self-regulation suspended. Self-check process suspended. Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go. Agent now sampling the target soul's wave signatures. Complete. Soul sync. Complete. Process complete. Okay, let's see this soul of yours, Arrow.
Okay. This is where we're at now.
At least this game looks more colorful.
It is. I mean, it's got. I mean, it is based on well, it is an anime in a sense, and it's a Japanese animated show in 3D.
Yeah.
I haven't really done much of anything but push buttons to get past the text. It doesn't.
This
Well,
must
it's
be
been a
memory.
long day, so I'm going to just listen in the background. If any questions pop up, I might pop back up. But right now, it's been a long day, so I might be doing that rest thing very shortly.
I mean, this is gonna be a short show anyway.
Understood.
Well,
Well, this is the only world we've got.
I was just
No
at least
point
trying to
wasting all
get
our
to a
time
part
moping
that had
about it,
action in
or
it.
turning
And
into
Right.
chunks.
20 minutes in and doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dialogue.
A whole lot of that.
I done put the controller down and let it do an auto dialogue.
Yep, you're licensed. Now you're
You're
officially an
licensed.
agent of Yatagarasu. Congratulations, Arrow. I know how hard you've worked to reach this point.
He was excited.
You lied to me?
It's all so clear now. I was the one who was wrong. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
This is my soul. What are you doing here?
Oh, so you're aware, huh? Did you know you're dead too?
I did.
Didn't exactly go out peacefully, did you?
Look, you just leave me alone. I'd like to spend my final moments in peace.
So you're just gonna drown yourself in regret?
What do you know about that?
Well, I only know bits and pieces. I saw some stuff on my way down. So just what is it that you regret so badly?
Who are you? And why are you inside me like this?
My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion.
An agent of Ion?
Ion is an eternal, unchanging, ultra-intelligent observer of the times, born from the farthest reaches of technology. And the situation dictates that I have to look like a person right now because, you know, reasons.
Wait, so you're not human? This has got to be a joke, right?
Singularities typically occur outside of the public eye, but here's one right now, standing in front of you.
Right. So why are you here?
I'm here to bring you back. You're gonna help me prevent the end of the world.
The end of the world?
Very soon, your soul will disappear, and your chance at coming back will go with it. If we don't act now, the world's as good as gone.
That's a lot of weight
So
to be
come
leaving
on,
on you,
Arrow.
Sylvie.
You gonna help me stop this or
I
not?
mean, you know,
Think
It's
of
all
this
on
as a
you.
second
You know,
chance.
several billion people in the
Chance to
world.
get it
It's all
right.
on you.
I think I mean, hopefully, if it lets me get to a point where I can actually play the game, yeah, I think I can do something.
I
You just said
Let
that
it end
they
here.
said it depends on you and Elon Musk.
Oh no, can't deal with Elon Musk.
And if you're real nice, Elon might bring his buddy Bill Gates and Richard Branson with him.
I mean, I can deal with Bill Gates. Bill Gates is a cool dude.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you probably met him. He floats around Duke and stuff back when he was married to Melinda. So you probably run across him. I've never run across him. Richard Branson seems like he would be a cool
Hello?
dude.
You good in there? Soul
Yeah,
back where
Richard
it should be?
seems like he'd be an interesting dude to talk with. Elon feels like he'd talk about himself the whole
Ringo.
time.
Yeah.
You're an agent of Ion.
There we go. Glad that actually worked.
Maybe we can put Elon and Al Sharpton in the same room.
Did all of that
That'd
really
be
happen? It
That'd be pretty
wasn't
fun.
a dream, was it?
Nope, that definitely wasn't a dream. You got shot in the head, I used my fancy ion superpowers, and then you came back.
Even my wounds are
Okay.
all closed up. Did Ion's power do that too?
And in the other
That's
room,
more
we'll
like a
put
side
in
effect.
Donald Trump and
The
Maxine
soul
Waters.
restored, the body heals by reflex. Like a
No,
macro level
no, I
juiced up
wouldn't put
homeostasis,
anybody
which
in the
organic
room
cells aren't.
with that nut bag.
Yeah.
Donald Trump would no, that's
A
torture.
soul hack can
Yeah, that
draw
might be
all
torture,
kinds
that's
of
true.
weird spiritual contingency effects, and that's one of them. That said, it's a pretty drastic measure. Can't just bust it out whenever I feel like it.
I think I get it.
Whoa, you bought it that easily? You're not even a little suspicious?
Wait, so it wasn't real? Was it just an illusion or something? A demon's spell?
Oh no, it's still totally real.
Oh, of course. I mean, it felt pretty real. So, I died and now I'm back. Kinda get used to weird things in my line of work. Though coming back from the dead is definitely a first. Didn't even know that was possible.
You ought to get out more.
I guess I have you to thank for this. So, thanks, Ringo.
I might be able to do something now.
You have to do something. You're hanging out with Ringo Starr.
Anytime.
Okay, I'd better move. I need to get back to my mission.
Whoa, whoa, hey, Arrow? Mind if I tag along on that mission of yours? I get the feeling you and I might be on the same side.
You know how to fight?
Of course I do. Wouldn't be bragging about saving the world if I couldn't.
Well, sure.
Just like that again. No questions asked, huh?
Don't have time for questions. Besides, after what happened back there, I guess I just know I can trust you. With how bad this mission's gone, I'm not in a position to turn down help anyway. So I'll follow my instincts. Doesn't matter if you're a robot.
Not that robot.
Robot's kind of reductive.
Well, Ringo, whatever you are, I'm glad you're on my side. For the record, I'm Arrow, a devil summoner with Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu, huh?
Supernationalist group based in Japan. They work behind the scenes to protect civilians from supernatural threats. Most of our operatives are devil summoners.
At
like
some
me.
point, Mark, I'm going to be able
We
to play.
summon and command demons to help us fight. That's why I was here. Yatagarasu had me on a mission to protect a woman named Milady.
Which you totally botched and got your skull ventilated. Say no more. So now we just look around this area for Melody?
Yeah, that's the idea. Come on, this way.
About time.
Okay, Fig. Mr.
You
Vegas
notice how much
will
I
be
was
back
holding
on
my
his
breath.
feet. For now, I'll be working with you to rendezvous with a human named Melody.
I mean, I'm still talking. It's still chatting. I don't know why it's still chatting.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm on my way.
Well, at least we're not on the fast track to the apocalypse now. Hopefully.
Arrow has. Oh, there we go. See, I can move now.
Now you can move.
I don't know where I'm going.
No, you don't.
Now we got to fight.
Finally.
What the? Arrow? I thought Kaburagi killed you. Did we get bad intel?
Damn it.
Who's this? Friend of yours?
He's a devil summoner from the Phantom Society. They're after Melody.
Oh, so a bad guy.
Damn traitor. I'll have to put you down myself.
Hey, you ever fought a summoner before?
Nope.
Then you'd better stay back.
Don't worry. I catch on fast. Just watch my back, okay, tough guy?
Is that...
Demon summoning program. Booting up.
I still haven't done anything besides just walk over to this.
Yeah, there's a little fighting.
Great.
Okay.
No more screw-ups. This time you're gonna stay dead.
Okay, first battle. Come on, Arrow.
What? Damn it!
Hey, what's the problem?
I can't summon my demons. What's going on?
Can't squirm out of this one, pal.
Looks like Arrow's demon control privileges got transferred to my comm.
Bounce it off again. I'll be back in a minute. You'll be in the middle of a battle when I come back.
Or it may still be talking. I don't know.
What?
Sorry. Kind of figuring this out on the fly, but I optimized your summoning program.
You what?
I'll show you how it's done.
All right.
We're fighting for our own cause. Yeah, good plan.
That's one way to go about it. Let's stay cautious.
No way to tell.
You gonna try it out?
No way to tell. Thunder! Thought so. How was that?
No way. Did you use a demon's power to attack?
You can do it too, you know. Give it a try.
Okay. I'll just try to copy what you did. Let me see.
I won't stop you, but how's this gonna go?
Freeze you where you stand! Nailed it!
Ooh, out for me!
Whoa, it's out.
Oh yeah! Sabbath time!
What? What's a Sabbath?
It's super fun! It's super strong! It's a lot of everything!
What the hell's going on?
Just sit back and enjoy the show. Out of my way. Russia!
That was a Sabbath? That's insane. I didn't even know my demons could do that. Ringo?
Oh dear God.
I can't help but wonder about that demon summoning. I think the reason you weren't able to summon anything on your own is because of...
Huh?
Simply put, your soul was altered. And it looks like a piece of each of our souls were more or less welded together. It may be because of a difference in our ability, but no matter which way you look at it, I've got control over your demons now.
And there's nothing you can do about that?
Not at the moment, no. There's a lot about soul hacking even I don't understand. For the time being, you'll just have to
Is
settle
your main
into
character
and
still running mouth, or did they
Yeah,
actually get into a fight?
it was a
That's
short
true.
fight.
And
So
on
the
top
fight
of
is
that,
similar
we'll
to
be
some
able
of
to
the
use more
other
powerful techniques like Sabbaths.
JRPGs. Well, Persona is what it seems to be
Pluses
closely
do
related
seem
to.
outweigh the minuses.
I'm wondering if it's the
Guess
same
I'll just have
team
to
that
get
put it
used to
together. I'm gonna have to do some research on this game. But
looks like you're stuck with me till the end.
it seems like Persona.
I
Persona
gotta
is
ask,
actually a
though,
very fun game.
why'd that guy call you a traitor earlier?
I was on a mission for Yatagarasu, and I wound up going undercover within the Phantom Society. They had no idea I was a double agent.
I'm not the double agent.
I had to protect Milady. So just like that, my cover was blown.
The Phantom Society. That summoner we just beat was one of theirs?
Yeah, and they're Yatagarasu's sworn enemy. The Phantom Society is a secret organization of devil summoners, just like
I think you need
Yatagarasu.
a flashing jacket like the girls got.
Where we differ,
Hey, it's pretty cool.
however, is our
Yeah.
intentions.
I guess you
We're
was
at the
flashing.
club.
One thing,
Say what?
to see this world
We're
destroyed.
at in the club.
You
Of
mean
course, yeah. Between that and the
The end of the world you were talking about is almost definitely linked to the Phantom Society. Things are starting to come together here in a pretty big way. Safe to say,
I'm sure you could wear it at shooters. Though.
count Ion's appearance as part of all that.
sounds like we better hurry then.
Oh, more people. Possibly.
Enemy up ahead.
Enemy up ahead. In case you didn't know.
On the field, Ringo can slash out at enemies. So my command menu. These are my skills. I don't have any skills.
No skills.
Okay.
Let's go all out. Right on target.
Oh, okay.
Right on time.
Booting summoning program. All right.
Remember, they might counterattack Ringo. Let's stay cautious.
No data.
Remember, they might counterattack. That's one way to go about it, but
What's our door opener.
Let me
Take
see.
it away. Let him have it, Arrow.
On your orders.
Too late for regrets now.
Okay.
Russia!
Some nerve.
Enemy
How about this?
turn. Oh, only 12 points.
What's the plan here?
Fine. I'll get serious.
That's wonderful.
Thunder!
But
To the map! I was just getting started.
You gotta level up.
Nice! Look! Yay! Great, right?
So yeah, this is very, very, yeah. The game Persona is very similar to this. The slashing part it doesn't have.
hey, Ringo. Be a bit of a waste to use demons solely for fighting, you know?
Oh, you mean they can be used for...
Yeah, recon. You can send them out to scout our surroundings. And if we get into a fight,
Oh, then how about we give it a try? Leaving this to you. I'll do my best. Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game is interested in you, even though.
Let me have it.
Oh wow.
Oh well.
She's supposed to charge me a lot of money to join.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I'm saving the money. Not that rich. Let's see what it is. Oh yeah, that one's gone. Go this way. Nothing that way. Whoa, here's something. Oh hey.
Never mind.
Whoop, there's somebody over there.
let's get this thing moving.
All right, knocked him down.
It worked.
Oh, that's an interesting character.
New face here. Fine. I'll get serious.
Let's stay cautious.
Can you handle this?
Okay, what with this power?
I won't stop you.
Silent as snowfall.
Oh, we can get snow.
You wanted to fight? You got one.
Nice.
All right, I got a revival bead.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, so I knock them down even when they're charging at me.
No one hit him.
Let's go with
Take
that.
it away.
That should work.
You got it.
Got it, Ringo.
All according to Vine.
That's
I'll
right.
get serious. This ought to do it. Stretch.
Good.
Too late for regrets now. Charge!
So nervous.
I was just getting started.
Mark, you look like you fell asleep over there.
Yep, it was a long day.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be just about time to do a short show tonight. See if I can get the guys from Sonic Cat Cosplay to come on, and
And I know Neil said he wants to come back. And
do
we
another
got
show
the
later.
Clown Lady out reach out to, and some board game people, and a couple of those other video game people, including the one from overseas, said that she's interested in coming, but hours don't work, so I might have to catch up with you, and maybe we'll tape a segment with Chella, because apparently she's in Sweden, I believe.
Oh, so I mean, what hours did she need?
What, they're like 8 or 9 hours ahead of us, and when we do it to this hour, it's like early morning, so maybe earlier, or maybe even later when it's morning time for us. I think
Yeah,
they're like,
we can do it. We can do one like that.
yeah, cool.
Pump systems on. Let's roll.
That's right.
This ought to do
I
it.
will let her know that she's a major.
Good.
Like, you know, she's got some accolades for some of the things that she designed.
We can target their weak. That should work. Silent as snowfall.
Totally get wrong.
We would love for both that took her to Sweden, but maybe we'll find out.
Yeah, we figure it out.
Charge!
So nervous.
But yes, I am going to bounce off. I know you'll probably still be playing for another 30 minutes. But
No, I'm probably right behind you.
Cool. But I will catch you to next week with more insights from the non-gamer market. But I'm enjoying games and playing and learning about games, and occasionally playing some myself. You know, like I said before, probably more of a board game kind of person. But still, it's always fun to be in the game.
Yeah, see, you know, playing games are fun.
Systems on.
Always fun.
What next? Yeah.
And I've always said,
Plan.
well, game playing is definitely fun.
Accessing data. Weakness, fast. Good hit.
That's
I'm
an
ready to
ancient
check
model.
out. I will catch you later, Jacoby.
Now, arrow.
All right, Mark. I'll talk to you.
Worked.
Too late for regrets now. Russia!
I mean, definitely very similar to Persona.
Got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's proceed.
Have you found Melody yet? Wait, Arrow? But how? No time for small fry. Let's push on through.
Right.
We're fighting for our. Let's roll. Thunder!
Smart choice. Okay.
Take it away.
We can target their weakness. Freeze you where you
All right.
Worked.
Out of my way. Charge!
Get on with it. Take this.
We gotta win this.
Yeah,
That should do the trick.
this ought to do it. Thunder!
You little.
Nice move. Okay.
Ooh, that'll work. You got it. Ooh, that'll work. You got it.
Got it.
Not bad.
All right. Now these guys again. We're gonna do the same thing.
Russia! can't afford to lose. Let's roll.
That'll try. It looks like it'll.
No way to tell. No way. I was just getting started.
Yay! Miss! All right! Great, right? Hey, miss!
So both Phantom and Yatagarasu are after this Milady person. But just who the heck is she? It's all you guys talk about.
Milady is a devil summoner from the Phantom Society. However, they've marked her as a traitor.
And what about you? You gonna tell me?
Well,
It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
All right, let's keep on moving. I can't get over there yet. I can't. Oh, no ambush.
I'll leave this to you.
I got this.
Time to kick it off.
Here we go. Ah! Too slow. You know what to do.
I'll try
Take
and
it
do
away.
the prep.
It's all you. You got it.
Got it.
Out of my way. Russia! What next? Let's roll.
Oh, okay.
We're lacking intel on this one.
What's our opener?
Okay.
Ooh, that'll work. It's all you. You got it.
On your orders. That was a letdown.
Bye-bye. 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 Go that way.
Let's maintain the advantage.
Comp systems online.
Okay, I'm bored.
I'll get serious. Accessing data. We stretch. Got some.
That's an agent. Let's go.
Ooh, that'll work. Let him have it, Eric.
That should work.
Meet you where you stand.
Out of my way. Charge! How about this?
Time to kick it off.
Here we go.
That'll try.
Act stretch. Too easy.
Yeah, I'm
That
getting
was a
sleepy.
joke.
Getting very, very sleepy. I don't know where I'm going now. I wanted to get over there, so I gotta go around. But I can avoid fighting.
I'll follow
more.
your lead.
Here we go.
Okay, let's go.
It's all you.
We can can target their weakness. Silent as snowfall. Next.
Too late for regrets now. Charge! What? Yeah, good plan.
What's our let me
Ooh,
see?
that'll work. You got it.
Got it, Ringo. Not I'm ready whenever you need
All
me.
right. Accessing data.
Give him hell,
Good
Ringo.
plan, Arrow. Thought so.
That's an agent. Okay.
Ooh, that'll work. Let him have it. You got it.
Got it.
Out of my way. Rush him!
They just had to get in the way.
Another easy one. Yes, I want to proceed. I went this way for a reason.
Melody!
Looks like we need a change of plan.
Yo, man! Yo, Arrow's here. Except, you ain't no ghost.
Alright.
Am I tripping, man? My boys told me you were straight up dead. If they cut your mic, stay off the stage, man.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this clown. Who's he?
Yo, they call me Rod Soldier, R to the S. It ain't hyperbole, cause I can kill on the beat, representing the Phantom Society.
Wow.
Okay.
That's it. That's the Covenant.
No way.
Whoa! Step off, homie. Phantom's gonna need all those Covenants. Only way we can rain some hell down on the whole world. We're going live. Your boy RS, he's at the head of the pack. The posers come at me and they don't come back. I drop that bass like an earthquake. You throw hands with me, you made your last mistake. Let's go.
Here we go.
Careful, Ringo. That swagger's not a front. He's tough.
They call me RS cause I'm a dope MC. All my boys making noise in the COMP. So let's make this body count of 1, 2, 3.
We're fighting for our own cause. All right.
You know.
Remember, they might counterattack.
No.
You know.
Thunder! Good hit.
That's an agent of mine with this power.
Might as well test it.
Nice.
Too late for regrets now.
Yeah, I'll fall asleep.
Rush him!
Think I'll run? Well, it's on.
They're strong. Be on your guard.
Yeah,
That's
good
right.
plan.
Go for it, Ringo.
You know.
Whack. That looks like it'll work.
No, wait.
Stretch!
Smart choice. Okay.
I won't stop
Mhm.
you, but
How's that?
too late for regrets now. Charge!
Shit! Keep that rhythm. I can't win. Think I'll run? Well, think again.
We're taking you down. Not much choice. Defense mode active. You know the drill.
What can you do?
Don't be a
Wait it
hero.
out.
Slick skill for a quick kill. Time to get ill. Stress in the house. Damn it!
This is not. You're in for it now.
We're
Can you
lucky
handle this?
Nope. Don't do anything.
We'll take okay.
You know.
Silent as snowfall. It worked.
Too late for regrets now. Russia!
So what? Got the skills for the kills because they're genuine. Get what you get when you stomp the landmine. Yeah, I'm the payoff and you're the punchline. It's on.
Ringo, you still with us?
Yeah. I can still fight. Not over yet.
Hmm.
No way to. Boom!
I won't let anyone get in my guts.
Take it away.
We can target their weakness. Silent as snowfall.
Too late for regrets now. Charge!
Piss off.
You're in bad shape, Ringo.
Can't die here. Back on track.
Had a feeling it'd be like this. I got this.
Ooh, that'll work.
Whack. Freeze you where you stand.
Too late for regrets now.
Okay. I was hoping this would be done. Trying to finish this battle and then know what to stop.
Russia!
Boost the tempo. Check it.
Man, totally gone to sleep, but I can tell you one thing, that was
They're
some very
actually
bad
tough.
rapping. It almost kept me up.
Yeah, it was pretty
Not over
bad.
yet.
Requesting back.
We're not done yet.
Appreciate the help.
I know we can win this.
Okay.
Ooh, that'll
We can target silent as snowfall.
Gotta be kidding. I'm spitting gold bars. Your talk is cheaper. I'm the RS. And I don't fear no Reaper.
I'm no Reaper, but I can send you to hell. So face the music, RS, and take the L.
I'm pretty sure Jay-Z and Queen Latifah and none of the other icons have anything to worry about from that rapper.
No. I think we all died a little inside when it started. That was bad.
Yeah, that's very fast.
Damn it. He had backup.
Well, on that note, I'm really going to sleep. I'm probably going to hear those raps in my sleep.
Yeah, it is. I'm
Ringo,
done with this. I'm going.
What is this thing? It's going into me?
The Covenant's joining with you.
Covenant. Then, this was the point of Dr. Onda's message.
Fig? Fig? Are you alright? Fig!
I'm not detecting any abnormalities at the moment.
So, you're a friend?
That's right. I'm Fig. I'm an agent of Ion, just like Ringo. Pleased to meet you, Arrow.
Pleased to meet you, Fig.
There are only two like us. Ringo and I have the unique ability to directly intervene with human affairs.
Just to confirm, Fig, are we too late to save Melody through normal means?
Yes. By the time I arrived, she was already...
Yeesh. 2 soul hacks this quick, huh?
Ringo? You can't mean...
Are you going to bring Melody back? Like you did with me?
Think about it this way. We know Arrow's death is somehow related to the end of the world. Arrow was trying to protect Melody. But what if we assume the trigger is not Arrow's death, but his failure to complete his mission?
I can't authorize this. We don't even know if there were any consequences from the last soul hack.
It'll be fine. I think I've got the hang of it.
That's not the issue here.
This is just to be safe. We need to, and not only that, but I agreed to help Arrow
tired
protect
of this.
Melody. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Understood. I'll keep watch.
Right.
Let's see. Can I get out of it?
Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go. Process complete.
This is an unjust world. Ah, such beauty.
Sure, you're the main squeeze and the man in the mask, but you're endable, expendable, so hope you brought a casket. Ooh, zip, talk about a fall. RS has got you, but you're back against the wall.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock.
can't die here. Not until I know the truth.
A lot easier the second time around.
And you are?
Relax, lady. You don't have to glare like that. My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion. I'm a super intelligent being born from the sea of information, and I'm here to stop the apocalypse.
And what does this super intelligent being want with a dead woman?
Well, Melody, how about I show you? Just come with me, and we'll go back.
I'm dead, you simpleton. There's no going back. Why are you even here anyway?
I'm gonna save the world.
That's more than the world deserves.
Okay, guess it's gonna take a little more than that. So that's it. This is where you die, and you're okay with that? Because it sounded to me like you had something you still needed to do. You were running away. You wanted to survive. So take my hand, Melody, and you can survive. You'll get one more chance to make things right.
Come on.
Hey, she's back! I guess it's true. Ion really is something else.
That was pointless.
So Ion is a non-human being born from a bunch of information, and you're like a splinter of it. That much I get. That also explains how I'm back from the dead. What I don't understand is why you're here.
Wait, Melody! We're not with Phantom. We're here to protect you.
What are you talking?
Right, so, I'm actually with Yatagarasu. My being with Phantom was all an act. These two here are helping me with my mission.
Yatagarasu? Then you're still my enemy.
Only if you're still a summoner for Phantom. They're after you too, aren't they? Doesn't seem like...
Could you even go back to the Phantom Society at this point, Melody? I think it'd be kind of hard.
What's your point?
I'm saying we can help you. And it's not like we're asking you to spill. If your only concern is what you'll get out of it, that's fine. Even if you decide to act alone, a little more info couldn't hurt, right?
I suppose I'll take you.
Then, it looks like Melody's safe and sound.
Sure took a lot of effort, though.
Now then, we'll want to go over everything we've learned, so there's still way too much we don't know. But for now, we should get out of here. This place.
If you need a place, I've got a safe house I've been...
Yeah, safe house.
Thank you, Arrow. Let's hurry then.
Oh dear God, now I'm finally. That's on, that's off. Oh, there we go. System. Save. We'll save it. That's fine. I don't care. $20 minutes. Huddle in. Let's do that. Cool. That was about an hour wasted of doing nothing. Good Lord. Okay. I'm going to bed.